Hello and happy August. So, it's August 2022. My name is Lynette Clement and I am reading from the Love Exquisite Magazine, which you can access for free at loveexquisite.com. Loveexquisite.com. Happy 2-year anniversary to the magazine. Thank you for our watchers, our writers, our editors, our team, the whole team, everybody that helps to put this magazine together. We write for you, and it is absolutely free online at loveexquisite.com. So happy second year to the Love Exquisite team. And this month I'm doing something a little different. I decided to write in the health and wellness section. So this is the first time that I decided to write in the health and wellness section, and I always pray about these things before I write, and I always ask for guidance and in delivering the messages. Now, sometimes when I read them, a little bit of me comes out, but that's okay. You get to see both sides, the message and the messenger. Anyway, with the state of the world that we live in today, my heart bleeds for the city of Philadelphia and everybody that is impacted by senseless gun violence. So I decided to write an article titled Heal to Stop the Violence. Heal to Stop the Violence. And it goes a little something like this. For the past 3 years, gun violence has been steadily increasing in a lot of urban areas. Watching the news has become quite depressing. Children have become victims of senseless gun violence in more ways than one. They either become motherless, fatherless, or innocently killed. During the COVID pandemic, gun violence has unfortunately become an epidemic actually. In 2022, in the city of Philadelphia, right now we have well over 300 people who have been killed by gun violence. Most of the perpetrators have not been identified or arrested. Therefore, it gives them the opportunity to kill again. A lot of people are focused on changing gun laws while there's other people who mandate the gun laws. They're focused on the mental health of the people that are shooting with the guns. So my point is we need to focus on both the gun laws as well as the mental health of the people using these guns. Whether they're getting them legally or illegally, it doesn't matter. The fact that they're getting them is the problem. So there should be, to me, sometimes it is easier to acquire a gun than it should be. So you have to go through a background check and all that, a criminal record check. But one of the things that I don't think you have to go through, which is important if you're talking about the mental health of individuals using guns, is that I think that there should be doctor provided medical psychological evaluations that are required as a part of the application process for anyone who would like to purchase a firearm. There should also be a requirement to be reassessed because sometimes your mental sanity changes from depending on what you're going through in life. So you should be reassessed annually, if not sooner, to make sure that people are still mentally okay and mentally stable. It is very disheartening to see what the world has become. Families are torn apart. Mothers and fathers are burying their children. The youth are disrespectful to elders. Some of the men are even disrespectful to women. You rarely see chivalry anymore in today's time, and it's sad to see. So the impact that it has on underserved communities, the lack of access to quality education, job skills, the training, the skills gap is widening. The job opportunities that are available for minorities, people being abandoned and neglected, as well as the properties in the blight that we see in urban communities. There are a bunch of abandoned houses. Neighborhoods are just not the same anymore. There's trash all over the place. There's uneven paved streets and sidewalks. There's rise of car theft. There's child abuse. The rise of mall shootings, movie theater shootings, schools, nightclub shootings, you name it. The world is very different now, and it's so sad. It is ridiculous, and it's sad. And you have to it's upsetting. It's like, what happened to us? Like, what really happened to us? Is what happened to us? Why are we so angry? Like, why is this happening? And why does it continue to happen? Is the answers that we need to be a part of the solution to ending it. What can make a person want to kill an innocent person? Like, what can make someone want to kill anybody, period? What can make you so angry that you never want to see the person again ever in life, that you want them dead? Like, what happened to our conscience? What happened to, I can't do that because it's the wrong thing to do, it's not the right thing to do? Like, you feel bad on the inside. What happened to us? What happened? Why is it not a problem? Like, why do people feel that it's okay and they don't have a conscience? They don't even think about what it is that they're doing. We have, to me, it's all about healing from our trauma. So we have to heal from whatever causes us to engage in these inappropriate behaviors. There are several different organizations out there ready and willing to help people heal from traumas, reduce the senseless gun violence, and clean up the neighborhoods. There are several different nonprofits and advocacy groups, mentorship groups that are out there who want to help, that are waiting to help. You just have to get in touch with those organizations. We cannot do it by ourselves. Just like the police always say, we can't do it by ourselves. The organizations cannot do it by themselves either. We have to be a united front and work together. My nonprofit is the Love Exquisite Arts and Recreation Nonprofit Center, short for LEARN. It is a nonprofit organization in the city of Philadelphia that provides educational opportunities, activities, and workshops to the underserved community, primarily people in North Philadelphia and beyond. It's a way to engage them in different types of activities to help reduce the gun violence, to expose them to different things that they may not have been exposed to. Access to the symposium we had, to the basketball games, and gifting, we did during the holiday season. Just different things that we want to do and continue to do. And we need help and support because we can't do it by ourselves. We need sponsors. We need donors. We need volunteers. We need grant funding to help support our programming and to continue our programming. There's a lot of different organizations that really are ready, but not so much as able to do everything that they want to do to be a part of this ending this senseless gun violence in the city. So we need your help. We don't just want to talk the talk. We want to walk the walk, and we need you to walk with us and not against us. So, anyway, I told you I come out every now and again, but I'm going to go back to the message. So with that being said, I can't do it alone. We cannot do it alone. So I do reach out to different organizations that are mission aligned and say that their organization does the same thing. They fight to combat gun violence, senseless gun violence in the city, and they take on partnerships. And I reach out to them and I say hello. I introduce myself, tell them who I am. I'm looking to partner. I'm looking to partner with anyone, any organization with that same mission in mind, so that we can get together and do these things together, that we can work together. I haven't heard back from any of the organizations that I have reached out to, any of the people that head these organizations. I have not heard back from any of them. That is also disheartening as well. We don't need your money. We need your time. We need your time. We can put our money and your money together to do something even bigger. That is why we want to partner with different organizations, because we can do more with more people than we can do as individuals. So if you are interested in partnering, if you're interested in being a grant funder, if you're interested in being a donor, if you're interested in being a volunteer, if you're interested even in being a board member, please email us at learnnpc1@gmail.com. Learnnpc1@gmail.com. So we really need to put our heads together, our hearts together, and get together on a collab, to partnership, to do what we need to do to help in this gun violence, to again be a part of the solution and not the problem itself. We cannot do this alone. So the mission is too large for one organization to handle alone. The number of people that we want to help is too large for us to do this alone. So let's work. Let's not talk about what needs to be done. Let's put our foot on the pedal to the metal, because it's an urgent matter. Let's do the work that needs to be done so that we can again be a part of the solution and not the problem. So we need you. Rewind this, share this with as many people as you can, because we need everybody who wants to be a part of the solution to ending gun violence to join with us so that we can make this happen. We have to save our children. We have to save ourselves. Excuse me. The Black community specifically is impacted tremendously by gun violence. And we cannot wait. We cannot keep waiting for others to rescue us. We have to rescue ourselves. If you think about it, most crimes in non-urban areas, they're usually solved, and the perpetrators are usually caught and put in jail. I can't say that the same thing happens in urban areas. You know, there's a lot of people, like I said before, they still haven't been identified, and these people are still on the street. So I don't know if it's the lack of people just not saying anything, or the lack of care or value on Black lives. I'm not really sure what it is, but what I do know is that we have to get the help that we need, and we have to heal, because I believe that all of these senseless gun violence comes from a bad place, a place of trauma. And we have to heal so that we can be and do better. We have to love ourselves. We have to educate ourselves. We have to love each other. We have to heal. So we have to heal, we have to first identify our behaviors and get the necessary help that we need to change our mindset. When you kill one of us, you kill all of us. I'm going to say that again because it's so true. When you kill one of us, you kill all of us. And I'm fighting back the tears as I was writing this earlier. I was getting emotional and I cried then, but I'm not trying to cry again. So not only does it kill us, it kills our ancestors who fought and died for our freedom and for us to live a much better life. It absolutely tears my heart apart to hear about another senseless death as a result from gun violence. To hear that the shooters are getting younger and younger. It is so sad that our youth are losing sight of having a bright future, a brighter future. So I pray for my family. I pray for the families who lost loved ones due to senseless gun violence. I also pray for the families of the perpetrators who commit the crimes. Help your loved one. Help them get the help that they need, because we want to live. We want to watch our children grow up into adulthood. Show your children that you love and care about them enough to get them the help that they need to do better. I pray for Philadelphia and organizations like Learn, who want to be a part of the solution, who want to help you. We need your support. We need donors. We need funders to continue offering educational programs and activities. So we are a nonprofit foundation. We are a 501c3 foundation, and all donations are tax deductible. To learn more about the Learn Center, you can visit learnnpc.org. So I want to leave you with a thank you to the Black Community Leaders Fund through the Philadelphia Foundation that they have donated. They have made a generous donation to support our operational expenses. So we're thankful. We thank you for believing in the mission enough to support our efforts. So thank you. We have to save our children. We have to save our city. We have to do better. So if you or someone you know needs help to heal from trauma, please refer them to get help. And if it's you, please get the help that you need. Please heal. Don't suffer in silence, and don't take out your hurt and pain on and put it on to someone else. Again, when you kill one of us, you kill all of us. So your mental health and well-being are important to helping to end the senseless gun violence. So stop the violence, please. In the magazine, I'm going to end this because I'm about to break down. In the magazine, I do leave you with different links to resources, to counseling services. There's family and relationship counseling. There's drug addiction and mental health counseling. There's loss and grief counseling. There's sexual abuse counseling. There's child abuse counseling. There's anxiety, suicide, and depression counseling. There's mental health counseling. So I leave you with that. And thank you for listening. This is in the Love Exquisite Magazine, which you can access for free at loveexquisite.com.